Hello. Hey, friends. How are you? I am so happy, as always, that you are back for another great story. First of all, I feel as if there's a new person watching right now. If you're new, raise your hand. Well, welcome. I'm so happy that you came. Storytime with Miss Shay is the best of the best of the best. I am your favorite preschool teacher, and I am here to grow and learn with you. Isn't that great? Isn't that cool? And there's a song we do every time, so I need you to get up so we can shake all the wiggles out so we can be ready to listen to this story, okay? You ready? I'm back with another story. I'm back with another story. I'm back with another story. Woo! Yes. Great story alert. Miss Shay's always going to have a great story. And I always have to browse just to make sure that this story is going to help us learn and grow and give us a lot of life. If you are new, as I've welcomed you just a few minutes ago, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell, okay? When you want to see a story from Miss Shay, make sure you have that bell on so that you could always be available to see it. But if you miss it the first time around, it's okay. Just go back, scroll through those videos, and you can watch them over and over and over. It's free for you to do. It doesn't matter what time of day you watch it, okay? So, without further ado, I need a drum roll. All right, you ready? Here we go. Boom! This book is called The Happy Crab. Now, don't worry about this, okay? Just forget that part. Shay was just trying to be a little, organized with this part of the book, but it's okay. This is called The Happy Crab. The Happy Crab. And it's written by Layla and Kevin Palmer, illustrated by Guy Wolek. I want to make sure I pronounced it correctly. Forgive me if I did not, but I think that this story is going to be very great. Are you happy right now? Are you happy every day? Are you going to be happy like this crab? We're going to see how happy this crab is. We're just going to learn a little bit, and we're going to see what this story is all about, okay? Even though I went through it just to look through here and there, it seems like it's going to be a really great book, okay? And we're going to find a word that suits us best for this story, okay? All right, let's get ready. Let me get cozy and comfortable and close. Come a little close. All right, here we go. I think this is going to be so much fun. All right, here we go. It says, once upon a time, there was a curious little crab who lived in the sea. He loved to go on adventures so he could see new places and experience new things. One time, he hitched a ride all the way to Haiti on the back of a giant whale. Wow, he went so far. Another time, he sailed across the Gulf of Mexico and found buried treasure on Pensacola Beach. That's Florida, friends. On Sunday morning, he rode the waves of the Santa Rosa Sound, where the water was super shallow and bubbling with stingrays swimming all around. He saw fluffy old pelicans soaking up the sun and crafty little crabs building castles in the sand. As he splashed in the salty surf, he played with his new sea friends. He thought to himself, life is good. Later that day, the crab started to feel a little sleepy, so he tucked himself into his shell for a nap. He had just started to doze off when all of a sudden, whoosh! Up and out of the water he went. What's happening? He thought. Those look like human feet. Are those your feet? He peeked out of his shell and saw 4 people feet standing in the water below. It was a mama and her son who had been walking along the shore and spotted his beautiful shell. It's so perfect, he heard the boy say. I can't believe it. We've never found a shell this big that wasn't broken. Can we keep it, Mama? Please, can we? Sure, honey, the boy's mama replied. We'll keep it as a souvenir so that we can always remember this trip. Oh, uh-oh. Yay, the boy squealed. I know just where to put it when we get home. Hearing that, the little crab felt very scared and quickly hid deeper in his shell. Oh no, he thought. Where are they taking me? It's time to go. He suddenly heard someone call. Okay, the boy replied to his dad, who was packing up to leave. I'm going to hold it all the way home, the boy said to his mama. All the way home? What does he mean? The crab thought. The sea is my home. I want to stay. As they drove away from the beach, the little crab became very sad and wondered, will I ever see my friends again? He was picturing their faces and nervously shifting inside his shell when all of a sudden he heard the boy exclaim, what was that? I think I felt something moving here. The boy quickly turned the shell over and saw the tips of the crab's tiny legs peeking out. Okay, story. Say story turn. Whoa, he gasped. There's a crab inside this shell. What? Are you sure? His mama asked as they continued to drive up the road. Yes, said the boy. I can see his toes. Oh my, his mama cried. Can we still keep it? The boy asked. I don't know, honey, his mama replied. This shell seems to be a part of him. But what if we never find a shell this perfect again? The boy said. He said, what if we never find a shell this perfect again? Oh, sweetie, the ocean holds millions of perfect shells, and we can always look for more, but this shell belongs to the crab, and the crab belongs in the sea. Besides, keeping a perfect shell isn't what makes it so special. It's the thrill of finding one that makes an adventure so fun. You're right, Mama, the boy agreed. I love exploring together, and I think we should take this crab and his shell back to the beach. That was kind. Hearing that, the crab breathed a big sigh of relief, grateful for the boy's compassion. He smiled and thought, this may be my wildest adventure yet. As the family rushed the crab back to the water's edge, he heard the boy ask, do you think I can name him before we say goodbye? I think that's a great idea, his mama replied. What do you think his name should be? I want him to be happy, said the boy. You want him to be happy, or you want to name him Happy? Asked Mama. Both, exclaimed the boy. Happy it is, said the smiling Mama. The little crab heard the good news and loved his new name. And when the next wave washed him to the shore, he knew it was time to go. As the current carried him out to his next adventure, a friendly stingray passed by and yelled, Hey, how are you? The little crab thought about his new friends, and with a huge smile, he replied, I'm happy. The end. Guys, this was such a great story, and I know there were certain things that we kind of noticed with the characters of this book. And we noticed that the little boy, he was excited about this crab shell before he knew that there was actually a crab in it. But this crab went on different adventures. He went to Haiti, he went to Pensacola Beach. He had so much fun going to all these different places that made him happy. And to turn out, that's what the little boy named him. He named him Happy. I think this story was very helpful. And sometimes when we get taken out of our element, like the place that we love to be, sometimes it can make us sad because that's our comfort zone, or that's something we're familiar with, our environment we're familiar with. So let's talk about being happy. What does it take to be happy? It's only you that can cause you to be happy. You can be in an environment that can cause you to be happy, but it's up to you if you choose to be happy. The crab chose to be happy. The little boy chose to be happy when he saw the shell, his mom and his dad. And it was really, really great. Really great to see how much they supported him with the crab and how they took the crab back to the sea where that's his element. That's where he needs to be. If he was not in the shell, then maybe they could have kept the shell. But because he was in the shell, they decided to bring him back so that he could be back in his element, in his home where he belongs. Okay? I think this is a good story. I think parents, if you decide to buy this story, here it is, The Happy Crab. The Happy Crab. It is written by Layla and Kevin Palmer, and I'll just repeat the illustrator. Illustrated by Guy Wolek, whichever one. Please forgive me again. Just making sure that I pronounced that correctly. This is a great story. Look this story up, parents. You can find this, I'm sure, anywhere if you decide to look it up. Maybe online will be the first choice I say go to look for it, but I won't doubt that it's in stores anywhere. It's really a great book. I actually got this book from Ollie's. Ollie's is a great place that has lots of kids' books, and you can probably stumble across it as well. So don't forget to go get the book so that you can read it to your baby boy, to your baby girl, or whomever you decide to read it to. And tell your teachers, friends, tell your teachers about The Happy Crab. The Happy Crab is a great book. Happy Crab, The Happy Crab, okay? Now, when you go to school, I want you to be happy. No one can turn your happy off but you, okay? So be happy and have joy and know that God is with you every step of the way, okay? Don't forget to tune in again for another great story. I shall see you soon. Alrighty. Have a great night. Bye.